Okay, I had a question on what to do with your offhand. Okay, so in the beginning, if you're a beginner at this, so we're going to start off, we'll just use our first 4 slashes, 1, 2, 3, and 4 as we're going through here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The offhand, in the beginning, don't worry about the offhand. Put it back in the middle of your chest and worry about getting all your fundamentals right with this. Okay, once you have that, 1, 2, that you have edge alignment and everything, you have 90-degree principle if you're using a longer weapon. Down, whoop, that's not. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have all that down. Now we go on to the next step, which is using this left hand. So the best way I've heard it described is imagine there's a sash running from your shoulder down to your hip, and this hand is going to travel along it. Okay, and now, what's the best way to describe this? Here, this. If I was doing a Espadilla Daga, right, Espadilla Daga, I wouldn't want to leave this blade behind me and bow tied, right? If I did a 1, 2, I've trapped this hand, so I don't want to do that. And this is true. Aside from the danger of doing something like this as I'm maneuvering stuff around. So the fundamental on here is as this hand comes forward, this hand moves along that sash and down to your back hip, and it should actually end up, and usually I index it down along the body here so that you still don't have it pointy and out, right? And especially if you're doing a Espadilla Daga, the daga in a lot of these Filipino martial arts are like this big, right? So there's a lot of blade out there that can be off with this offhand. So we go here and back, and then as this comes up, this comes up and fills. Okay, so this is the long distance mechanic here, and this is the long distance fight. If I'm at long distance with you, which means I can't hit you with my long blade, I sure as hell can't hit you with my short blade, even at full extension. Okay, so if I'm at largo or I'm at long range, this thing stays back here. It has no business filling space. It's just a target, and most of the Filipino blades had squat for hand protection. 1, 2. This is largo mechanic for what it's doing. What you don't want to do is what I almost did there, is stab yourself in the neck. Don't do that. Okay? Here. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now, if we go back to just, right, Espadilla Daga is not the norm, but again, it's a system. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Again, if I'm at long distance at knife, this hand doesn't come out here yet. Right? At long range, this has no mechanic for coming out here. It's just a target. It doesn't have any viability. So 1 and 2, it just moves back and forth. As I move into middle or into close range, now it becomes into this checking and controlling and range. So now I'm going to go 1, 2, and as this crosses center line, this comes out to control center line. I like the joke. It's the Heisman, the Heisman Trophy winner, the facepalm. It's that same kind of thing. 1, 2, check. 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 Okay, so at long range, you're moving back and forth here, boom, boom. And then if you get into your closer ranges, then this left hand starts coming out. You add your 3 and 4 and nothing changes, right? 3, that left hand comes down. 4, that left hand comes out. 3 and 4. 1, 2, check. 3, 4, check. 1, 2, check. 3, 4, check. Okay, hope that helps. Super basics, right? The first thing, of course, is to get these weapon mechanics down. Now you're working into coordination when this check hand starts coming into play. Hope that's helpful. If you have any questions on that, let me know.